the Q&A, and I'm counting it down. Lock in with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We are live right now. The questions, the answers, the energy, it's all happening. Drop your questions in the chat. Turn that volume up, and let's make this a
Let's make some noise. Okay, hey, happy Tuesday. It is not the first Tuesday. Is it the first Tuesday? No, it can't be because it is the 7th. But anyway, happy Tuesday. It is 8:01, and it's time for Series SIE, Series 7, all the FINRA exams we can do, okay? All the FINRA exams we are doing, we're going to cover them, and we're going to go through them. Any questions you want to talk about, we're happy to talk about, okay? Okay, now, hold on one second. I am back. I am sick as fucking hell, but it is what it is. We're going to deal with it, okay? Now, hope everyone's doing well. Hope you have questions. I see a lot of people join the options membership and stuff. Is super duper excited to see that. We just did our options class. There it is. Okay, we just did our the membership class just ended about 5 minutes ago. That was a lot of fun. It was good stuff. We went through a lot of my questions that like the kind of questions that have the same vibe as a test. Don't forget, like the memberships are great. We have the options, which will blow your fucking mind. You'll be within 30 minutes, you'll be like, I wish the entire test was options. It is what it is. You're gonna have to deal with me being sick. So if I don't get a lot of questions, then I'm probably gonna kill this early because I'm not gonna go to bed. I don't go to bed till like 2 a.m. Couple quick things. The memberships, $20 options, blow your mind. Okay. 2, if you go a little higher, $24 or $49 or $99 a month. It's not each time, a month. We have classes. We meet on Sundays at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And then we also meet on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. It's really good stuff. And you get to see some of the videos. If you miss a class, I send you the recording. A lot of fun stuff. It's a good group of people. I think the group now, when I kill it, I leave the Zoom open so that they can actually keep meeting and go stuff like, because I don't need them on my live, right? There's like 10 people in there. Yeah, great. I have 10 people on my live more, but I'd rather them work with each other and learn, and then other people ask questions. Okay. That's kind of where I am with this. Other than that, if you need extra resources, you got Achievable, who I love. I have links. We have SDC, who I love my links. And then I have another one. I got to find the link for that. I got to start putting it in there. Securities Institute of America has some great questions. Jeff is a good friend of mine. They have some great questions and stuff like that. Like if you just need more questions, you just buy the question bank. It is good stuff. If you need tutoring, okay. If you need tutoring, reach out to me. We have capadvantagetutoring.com. Okay. That's my stuff. Okay. That is my website, where it's just me and my tutors, and I have a couple other ones underneath. So let's see, where is that? Capital Advantage work is too, or you could do this one, either one, whatever works. Okay. Capital Advantage or series7exam.org. If you don't like my style, if I'm too bombastic for you, okay. The other thing you can do, and Jeff will be on, I think. He's working with a student right now. Remember, Jeff has this great thing. Well, we'll get into it. If you don't like my style, go check out Michael Weiss. He runs the R Series 7 exam subreddit. It's the best subreddit there is. Again, I say the best subreddit, and I run an SIE exam subreddit and all FINRA exams and a 65 exam one. But it ain't still Reddit. It's a toxic cesspool. Don't go on Reddit. It's just shit. But I would say Jeff runs. He doesn't teach the material. He does it's cheaper. It's like $50, and just stay on the phone. You can, once you get him on the phone, he'll stay on with you for as long as you need. He'll kill me that I say that, but he will. He's in Florida now. Actually, no, he's in Florida with a student. Not with a student. He's in Florida and had a student. But what he does is he comes up with a custom study plan for you, just based on I'm working here, I'm that. And he's done a lot of, he literally does research on just that. That's why I like him, because we're not spreading him between like learning the content and learning how to study. He's just focusing on learning how to study. And he works on that. He's always researching more stuff, trying to figure out better ways to do stuff. And he's trying to help me out a lot. And he's super helpful on that. So if you guys, want want to do that, if you go to this website and you say book with other tutors, you'll see book with Jeff, and it's there. He's the one who also does those shorter videos on like how to study, stuff like that. That's what he does. Okay. I think. Oh, last thing. By far, the greatest free thing you can do. FINRA NASAA Exam Test Prep Network on Facebook. Okay. It's on Facebook. Okay. Literally. Oh, good. Jeff's on here now. I was talking about him before. So his ears must have been ringing. It's by far the greatest Facebook group ever in the history of ever will be or ever was on just this stuff. It's a private group. You have to apply to get in. I literally filter out like 90 people a week, not because you're not good enough, because I don't think they're really, I think they're scammers trying to sell shit. I don't need that crap. We don't need that crap, right? It's private, so whatever you say is in there. They got a bunch of chat groups. They start study groups all the time, and they support each other. It's lit like if you go on Reddit sometimes, you'll say, oh, I studied. Somebody will go, you should have studied harder, you dumbass. That doesn't happen in ours. That doesn't happen in ours at all. It's really awesome. Jeff, you must have heard my ears ringing because I was talking about you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get on my video
working. They don't have no internet, so it's okay. Okay. Other thing, there are other free racers out there. So there's a guy, Brandon Rith, the guy who wrote the stuff for Achievable. He is really personable. He's starting to build up a social media. He has an Instagram and a YouTube. Go check him out. And the other one is Susie Rhodes over at Passmaster. She's really good. She uses this big whiteboard that she draws on. It's kind of cool. Okay. And we're back to this. Okay, Jeff, you're staying incognito mode, right?
No, I'm trying to get on here and it won't open up my camera. This is really weird.
Is my video so no, D-Man, my video quality is low, and I might just be being ugly. I might have slow internet. Who knows?
I'm working on it. I'll figure it out.
Now, let's see. I'm gonna look at my thing. D-Man, could it be you because you're way up and it's still winter where you are? Okay. Hold on. Let's see where I am. Everyone, I love you putting chats in there. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna get you. I want to build some up. Hold on. Let's see what my shit looks like. And guys, I just put out a video just the other day, yesterday, on how long it should take you to study. And I think it did a good job. I think I did a good job. I'm a little biased, but let's see. Let's see how Ken looks. Yeah, I wonder if it's dark. Maybe it's the camera. Hold on. Let's see. See if that's any better. Nope, that's worse.
No, see, now you're
okay. No, I used a virtual camera. It's crazy. Okay. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see the video here. I don't know if that's any better, but now let's see if that's. I don't like high def is not good, you my man. I'm not good with high def. It's not a good thing. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get into this. Okay. Oh, wow. Expo. Okay. Hold on. Let me get back to that. Look at this. From 4 years ago, way back in history, when I, pre anything. Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. Going for the CFA, baby. That's some badass fucking shit. That is a badass test. Okay. I'm afraid of that one. Okay. So now, Val Calma, I'll get to you in 1 second. Okay. Now, okay. Listen. No. So, first of all, what do I say, Aaron? Get the fuck off my life. However, make sure you go over trusts and estates and joint accounts before you go take it tomorrow. You're going to be fine. You're going to rock this thing. Get some sleep. The biggest thing is get sleep. Get some sex if you can. That's always the best way. Hopefully not by yourself. And that's your best bet. Try and keep yourself calm and get some good sleep. Get a good night's sleep. Okay. I hope you don't have me on speaker, Jeff, and everyone that you're around good. So he just said that.
No, you're in my ears. Thank you.
Okay. Oh God,
I know better.
I don't want to see. Okay, there you go. Ha, funny. Okay. For options, sure. Okay. If you want to use my videos and do the achievable questions for options, that will work. 100%. That will work. For the rest of the test, you do have to read. You can't not read. I am a big fan of reading. I am not a fan of not reading. Okay. People go on Reddit sometimes or in the Facebook group. I mean, We must have 3 or 4 people a day pass. I don't publish that. I leave it in there. I want to keep it in the group. I don't need to use people in the group to promote my fucking shit. Okay. I do it here. Okay. You can, I would say you're in good shape, but make sure you read, please read. But people post all the time. Oh, a few times. I didn't read the book at all. I just use your videos and test text. And I'm like, it's a risky move, people. It's a risky move. But for options, it's fun. Okay. I'm gonna mute you while you're doing that, all right?
Okay.
If I don't even know. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I just because there's a lot of people behind you. When you get your camera on, Amanda. Okay. I know what I can do. Because I get, oh, there we go. Oh, you're unmuted. Okay. So I can take the 65. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad you can use my discount for the STC. That's awesome. Go with what have you done? Hopefully you've been doing Kaplan study now, okay? And hopefully you're passing everything, Reed McCreary. I hope the deal here is that you're passing everything. And you still have literally 11 days, baby. That's a shitload of time. We got this, baby. We are on track, right? Make sure you got the ethics down. Ethics is over. That's the other thing on for Aaron. Make sure the ethics are solid, even though you're taking it tomorrow and you're taking it in 11 days. When you're taking the 65 or 66 or 63, make sure you get the ethics down. It's sneaky hard. Okay. Okay. Those are good scores. Okay. Earth, stay there. That's good. So you're right there. Look, with 11 days to go, you're right there. You're ready to go. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Earth, baby. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. Okay. Yes. Read the book. Okay. I am a big fan of getting through the whole book one time. So now, achievable guys. Okay. You're big on this thing, which is great, called I think it's space repetition, right? Where you read something and then a day later or 2 days later, you read it again and you go, oh, it sticks. Okay. So I'm going to say this is what I want you to do. People, don't take notes. Don't take a lot of notes. I'm going to say this is what I want you to do. Okay. Okay, I got it. What I want you to do, read through a chapter. Just read through. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Jeff. He'll be back. Read through the chapter. Then go, no notes. Then go back and kind of look at the highlighted, like the bold print in each thing, like of each paragraph or each section. And kind of say to him, do I understand it? Do I understand it? Don't take notes. If you don't get it, maybe you write the notes down. But like if you read the whole equities chapter, then you go back and go, okay, preemptive rights. And you say, I know what they are. I know that they're short term. I know they're issued at a discount. Then move on. This way you're learning it over and over and over again. That's the goal, okay? That's the way we do it. So if you, I'm stealing that from Achievable. But I want you to read the book, then go back and not highlight, but skim over the high things and then move on. But don't take any tests until you're done with the book. I think that's a good way to do this. Okay. Okay. It's been 4 long years. Okay. Oh, but you don't even you're still in the same place. You still have the same pool behind you.
I purposely have dual locations exactly built the same way.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little what's the guy from you ever see the movie The Fly? The original one?
I know you're talking about
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And he had all the suits the same way, right? Okay. By the way, my first 3 years working on the stock exchange, that's what I did. I had all black pants and white shirts. So I never had to think about it.
You're Steve Jobs.
Yeah, well, somehow it didn't work out that way. But that's okay. That's mostly because I'm lazy. Okay. That is fun. I loved D-Man. I hope I got better. I hope my quality got better. Okay. D-Man, I love. I mean, will you answer? At least text me, okay? At least text me, D-Man, how you're going with your job. I know you had a job and that you passed, and then they were like, yeah, but they kept delaying. I want to know what happened. Okay. Now, Angelina. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the good thing, it's very similar to the 66. But it's weird. You get 30 more questions and only 30 more minutes. So it's almost like it's a little tighter crunch on it. I think you get 180. I think you I don't remember the time. I'll look it up. Okay. But yeah, so it's very similar to the 66. The thing is, it's a lot. The 65 exam is closer to the SIE than it is to the 6, only because the 6 has only mutual funds and annuities on it, where the SIE covers everything. Maybe you want to watch. So Angelina, again, maybe what you want to do is watch my Series 7. I'm telling a lot of my 65 students to watch my 7 playlist, the products, not the rules part, but the products like equities, bonds, stuff like that, just to be good at that, and then go from there. I think that might be a way to go. I think that's a good way to do this. Okay. I can't tell if this thing is blurry. It looks blurry on the camera, right?
Oh, a drop.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not on my regular camera, which you can tell.
Yeah, no, but it looks blurry to me. I think it's too bright. I probably have to fix that. But anyway, Angelina is like, just shut up. It is a lot of chapters. Just power through it. Try to get through the whole book first. Then do what I said. Read the chapter. Go back and check the highlighted questions, and then read, and then keep going. Okay. So hopefully it's better. Okay. The tutoring option is quite expensive, but it's so I don't really talk about tutoring on here that much, but it is $250 an hour for me. I have 2 other tutors, Mike and Arseny, who are very good. Oh, you look great there, Jeff. Mike and Arseny are cheaper, like $125 and $95 each. I have another one who may be coming on soon if he can find a job that doesn't prevent him from. He has a job. He's pretty good. The guy who runs my Wednesday night SIE thing. That's the other thing. For $5 a month, literally, is that a sawbuck? Is a sawbuck $5? I don't know. For a fin a month, you have an SIE class at 7 p.m. Eastern, and this guy runs it, and he's really good. He has some good feedback, and he's trying to get himself to be allowed to tutor again. He did a little bit, then his new CCO goes, no, so help me do with that. Okay. Anyway, but if you do the free one, if you do the options, I don't think that's what you're looking for. It's not the options tutoring; it's a tutoring option. I'm worth it, 100% worth the $250 an hour. But sometimes that's not for everyone. But Swinters, if you really want to do it, jump on, baby. I'm happy to help you. Okay. I literally teach. This is one of the few times I'm not teaching after the live. Okay. Oh, Jeff, how's your schedule? Are you busy tonight?
I've been up. Talk.
Okay, in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will not be doing. We will not be doing the how to study portion of the live at the end of this. If you have questions on how to study, plop them in here. Do it now.
And
at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And here you go.
Yeah.
How to study.
Yeah.
There's the
link.
link.
At 9 o'clock, I'm doing it. Oh, hold on. Ash, stay there. I'm going to get you. Hold on. Let me get this. Okay. Okay. Geek out. Hold on a second. Okay. 1 second. Where are you? Okay. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Ash, baby. Okay. That is outstanding. I love it, baby. I'm so glad you nailed this. Listen to me. I can't stress how impressed I am with people who fail it once or twice and nail it again after that. It is absolutely an amazing thing. I'm definitely having to change I don't know how to change that on there. I mean, literally just looking at the guy's crotch for 8 seconds.
I felt you were focusing on his core.
Yes, I'm working on the core, 100%. Good. Okay.
I bet he can hold plank.
Oh, I bet he can. I can hold the plank too. Just my stomach hits the ground. Okay, good. Okay.
But that helps.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let me go back up to that. Okay. Oh, this okay. This is Jeff. This would be for you, maybe.
What do we got?
Upcoming grad here. You help me get some of the SIE.
Yeah.
But the finance job search has been brutal, and it is brutal. While he's ruminating in his little genius head, have you applied to places like Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard? I'm not saying go to Northwest Mutual or New York Life. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get a salary, but it will keep your shit open.
Is that what the person's looking for?
You can do a short term. What?
Are they looking for a financial advisory role, an RIA?
Yeah, that's a good question. Where are you trying to go?
Operations, trading desk.
Yep. That's the thing.
Really,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll come. So geek out. Come bring us back to that one. Okay. Now. Oh, and also remember either way, your SIE does last 4 years. So you still have 3 more years left to find it. So if you do something for a year or year and a half, then you can probably just still keep it. Okay. Okay. I'm currently ranging 7. Okay. Okay. So what do I say to everyone? Stay the fuck off Reddit. It's let me explain something to you. No matter what sub you're in other than ours, every fucking sub, picks, remote work, New Jersey, it always evolves into a high A Trump. I don't give a shit if you like him or not. Stay off fucking Reddit. There's no reason to be on there. It's a bunch of 19-year-olds who can't fucking get out of their basement who think they know the world. But on Reddit, you don't know who is posting. They could be fucking lying. I saw somebody said the other day, they passed a 7, studied for a day. You know they're fucking lying. Or somehow they cheated. So that's not a thing, okay? So stay off Reddit. It doesn't help you. If you're getting 75 to 83 and you're not memorizing, you are ready to go. Also, they could have been doing with the answers on and cheating and checking answers. I've seen people like, oh, I got an 80 on my test. And then when I talked to them, they go, well, I looked up about 15 answers.
What about this? I got an idea.
What?
Check that out. Am I ready for the exam?
There you go. Okay, good. Okay. So Rahul, this is on the end. If I have time at the end, I will. But tonight's FINRA night. I can talk about it on Thursday if you're not taking it before then. Okay, hold on. But if we run out of time, if we'd have time at the end, I'll do it. Okay. 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 This is a good question. Yes. Well, hold on. Taxation options in general, 100% they can be on there. Absolutely, they can be on there. Hold on, let me help you out here. Remember, so the whole thing is about finding cost basis and stuff like that. Where's my fucking playlist? Hold on, here we go. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Where is my crash course playlist? How's Florida, by the way? Where are you in Florida?
Boca.
It's that side. It's a bougie side, right?
Raining and is going to rain all week.
Is it really? All day or just?
Yeah. No, I think it's rain. If you look at the weather, it's all week. I just did it to get away for a little bit.
Hey, look, yeah. Jamie Green, yes. This is the right place for the SIE. Absolutely. You've come to the right place. You've also come to a place with a nut job running alive, but we will help you get best SIE. Throw your questions in there. Okay. So, Mr. Where are we? Okay. Michael, I will work on that.
Wow.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ricardo Montoya. I think I've seen him before. Hold on. Okay. So Nathan, Nathaniel, that I just put a video of taxation of options. Yes, it's on there, but it's mostly about finding cost basis. Remember one thing. If you buy an option and you exercise it, that alone is not taxable. You're just creating a cost basis for proceeds, okay? So here, bring out the handy dandy notebook. Okay. So if you buy a call or sell a put, both of them give you the ability to buy stock, whether it's get to or have to. The break even is always cost basis. Okay, remember that. So the break even when you buy a call or sell a put by itself, break even is cost basis. However, I'm dying here. If you buy a put or sell a call, that's either the right to sell or have to sell, that your break even is going to be proceeds. That's just a start. That's just a little bit of a heads up. So I don't know that they'll do so much taxation on straddles, but they will do taxation on options. Now, that being said, don't you eat those now. That being said, it's not that hard. They probably won't do the taxation on the straddles, other than a lot of times when people think, oh, they ask taxes, it was like, what's my taxable event? They literally just want to know, was it a gain or was it a loss? And how much? That's all they're really asking half the time. Because people go, oh my God, there's so many taxes on options. And then I hear them explain the question. They go, oh, they just don't know if you made money or not. Okay. See, tonight's a light night. Everyone's afraid of the war. You saw Trump, he took a 2-week pause, right? Okay. I don't know how he was going to do that with all those kids wrapped around the thing, but whatever. It's kind of their MO. Okay. So Michael, we got this. Okay. For the 66, yeah, it's not exact. So yeah, 100%. It's not exactly the same. Here's why. I don't like the way they do it because the 66, you just have to follow the playlist, okay? But it's a little different. It is there, okay? But it's a little different because I don't like the order they do it. They separate things. I don't want them to separate. That's all. Hold on, let me do this. Okay. Are we still waiting for our man to answer? Okay. The one who has about the
I'm looking for that. Yeah. Hang on.
Okay, hold on. Hey, and by the way, while you're talking about that, I get the video. Yeah. If I could probably get you a hat. Okay, hold on. I used to sell them on here, but the problem is it's like the vendor I didn't like very much because they always kind of ran out of that. Like I love these hats. And then every couple of months I have to switch vendors or printers or whatever because they stopped making them. I'm like, what the hell?
Was it Geek Out? Was that the person who had the question? Yeah. I have it here. Do you want to put it up?
Okay. Yeah, talk to him while I find this video.
So here, let me. Here it is. Can I put it up on the screen here?
Yeah, do it.
Is that okay? Yeah, okay. So big investment banking, public finance, underwriting. You're going into the lines then there. It's a very, very intense area of finance. My suggestion would be, you're really looking to do the structure of deals, take companies private, public, do mergers. Is that really what you're into, or are you looking to look at the, you're looking to deal with or ultra high net worth or things like that? Even are you looking to be particular class that you like? Do you like equities, fixed income, commodities, options, as an options trader, there's all different areas to pursue there. I just know that, IB is highly competitive. It's very cutthroat and you're really long hours. I mean, Ken, what would you say? IB's minimum 80 to 100?
Yeah. Easy. And the fact that they have to have a term called protected Saturdays,
yeah,
it means you're fucked.
Yeah. So you have your career long. There are people who make a 30-year career in banking, but they're not home all that often. They travel a lot.
Right.
There's a lot going on. So definitely, if you haven't yet, talk to somebody who's in investment banking. If you can't get your foot in the door, somebody will at least be with you and talk to you for half an hour and let you know what it's really like.
Yeah. Good advice. Good advice. Okay. Okie doke. So yeah, again, yes, this is the place for the essay. It is the one and only place that you can go where you get the answers and maybe laugh a little bit at the same time. Okay, now. Can I go over the risk for the SIE? Yeah, sure. Why not? We're here.
So what's this?
Okay. Now. Oh, one quick thing, guys. Not in 2 weeks, I'm going to try something brand new for us. I'm not telling you what it is, but you need to turn to. If I have time tomorrow, I might try it. It's a brand new type of live that I'm going to do. Just have a little fun. I'm going to try it out. I have to do it directly on YouTube. I can't do the restream. It's only going to be on YouTube. So anyone on here who's a subscriber, or even if not, fucking subscribe. Why you would not fucking subscribe? But turn on notifications, because tomorrow night there might be some fun happening. Okay, just throwing out there. Yes, I'll have my clothes on. No, don't beg me to take my clothes off. Promise me, don't do that. It should be a fun thing. I'm trying out something new tomorrow night, so let's see what happens. Okay. Now, can I go over the risk for the SIE? That's what made me think of it. So, let's start with the thing. So let's think about this. So, if you own common stock, you buy for growth, income, or inflation. What are the risks? Systematic risk, the whole market risk. Think of that. What's systematic risk? March 13th, 2020, 2 weeks for the cure. April 2nd, Liberation Day. You have systematic risk. No matter what you bought, you lost money. It went down. Now, you only lose when you sell, so you really didn't lose your money. And ever since those big drops, the market has jumped a lot. So that's systematic risk. You cannot diversify it away. Okay. Now. Now. Systematic risk is market risk, cannot diversify it away. Non-systematic is business risk. You pick a shitty stock like I do all the time. So I have some great stocks and I have some really fucking shitty ones. So the shitty ones, you have non-systematic risk. How do you get rid of that? By diversifying. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Now, the next step, where is it? Okay. Now the next step is bonds. So if I buy debt, what's my biggest risk on debt? Well, I have default risk that I won't pay unless it's a treasury. Then I don't have that. I have interest rate risk. All of them have that, unless it's a floating rate. I have inflation risk, but remember, so interest rate risk is the rates go up, prices go down. If you hold the bond to maturity, you don't have it. Inflation risk is that the prices of goods go up. All bonds have that. Anything that pays fixed income has that. Okay, and we don't have and unless you buy at tips, and that avoids it. Okay. We have, and by the way, and on interest rate risk is volatility, long and low, baby, long and low. Long-term bonds move more than short-term bonds, and low coupon bonds move more than par premium. Okay. Now the next part is, let's go to the next one. So now now what if I don't want any default risk? I go the treasury route. Okay. If I don't want any reinvestment risk. Wow, you got a dog. Reinvestment risk. Did you bring it to Florida with you?
Not my dog.
Oh, okay. So reinvestment risk is when you get paid, you have to reinvest the money at a lower rate. Okay. So you have to reinvest any money you get, you're going to reinvest at a lower rate when rates drop. So that's tough. Okay. So that becomes a problem. That is reinvestment risk. How do you get rid of that? You buy something that doesn't pay you, like a zero coupon. So let's go through it. Regular corporate bonds have Default, interest rate, inflation, reinvestment, and call risk when rates go down. Issuers buy the bond back. GOs, munis have default risk, not a lot, but they do have it. They have interest rate risk. They have inflation risk. They have credit risk, which is default risk. They have call risk. They have reinvestment risk. They also have legislative risk if somebody changes a tax code. Let's go to treasuries. Treasuries have all the other risks, except for they do not have call risk or default risk because they can just print new money. And as I say, if a treasury defaults, we have it's the least of your problems. Okay. Now you're muted. Hold on. Unmute now. Now you're muted.
There we go. I was going to say, if the Treasury defaults, we've got global systemic problems.
That's right. Oh,
the global economy collapses.
Okay, good stuff. Okay. So now LHG and LHJ, absolutely. Okay, so here we go. So Elon Musk is an institutional investor because I think it's if you're an individual and you have more than a $50 million net worth, you're institutional. But under NASAA, it can only be an institution. It cannot be a human being. Okay? It cannot be a human being. Okay, good stuff. Okay. No, you know what? Do the membership, do the class. Here's the thing. If you do the options class, just come in. Why don't you start with that? We meet on Sundays. Start with that and see where you are. Go from there. That's your best bet. Okay.
One step at a time.
Yeah. Good. Okay. I don't see why not. They don't want them to be trustees of the accounts, but they don't want them to be trustee. They don't want them to be trustees of accounts, but yeah, sure, they can be a notary. I don't see if there's any rule on that. Okay. So Rahul, I'll be back to you. Let me see. Okay. You'll be on the Thursday. That's good. Okay. He's done that. Okay, this is a good question. Look, AI can't replicate questions. They can't. All their questions are too easy. They're too. You have to keep. What I would do is I would buy other vendors. I would buy other vendors' questions. Okay. I would literally buy other vendors' questions. Like if you have STC, buy Kaplan. If you have Kaplan, buy STC or buy Achievable, buy Securities Institute of America. Any of this stuff can work. Okay. That's all you have to do is just do that stuff. Okay. You can use Perplexity to see if you understand a concept or GPT, but I would not use them to see if you're ready or not. I don't think they're good. Okay. Michael, I just put in, I think I put it in there right after you said it. I think I put the playlist for this. Okay. Good. Now, okay. Marcia, we're going to get there. Just take your time. So maybe, I'm not telling you to get another vendor, so I don't want you to. But, maybe what you should do is do like little practice stuff. Okay, Jamie, I got it. So I'm gonna hit you now. I'm about 10 minutes on, but I'm gonna read this paragraph. Okay. Now, and don't ever be embarrassed about failing, ever. Okay. I'm still reading the book, but don't ask me what I read because I'm not retaining. I'm watching all your videos that are helpful. Okay. Just keep doing it. I know it's a pain. I know it's hard. And I know you got to trust the process. Nobody ever remembers the first time through. And I know that you've been reading for a little bit. We're going to get there. Okay. We're going to get there. I promise you. Okay. Give me a minute to read this. Okay. Listen to me. There is no embarrassment. There's some of the smartest people I know have failed this. Okay. Let me read this whole thing. I work in the industry and they basically all give me one more chance. That's great. They're giving you. Okay. I have to best up. My question is industry. Okay.
I read this question.
Yeah. Why don't you want to do this one?
So, you know, that
It's
6
right in
month
your
window
wheelhouse.
is, yeah. The 6 month window, I very long time. You can't for 6 months. Yeah, I think you'll burned out, you'll forget information, things like that. I personally think this is like, and I'm not doing this to the memberships, but I think attending like the memberships.
Well, she's doing the S. Oh, you're doing the 7 one. I got it. Yeah.
So, you know, okay. So let's say the S. Okay, we membership. I think it's good to attend the weekly conversation to keep yourself fresh. I think you want to keep the top of mind, and this way you can all your manager for, you know, showing them that you're continuing. I think to take exams every, you know, on a regular next 6 months, the whole thing, or you're just going to get burnt out. But I think like in front of you, keeping it fresh, watching the video line, Capital Advantage tutoring on YouTube. I think that all keep it and participate. It'll seep in, it'll help. And then when you get closer to the exam, when you 2 months out, even 2.5, then you can start eating. When you reread the book, quizzes, practice exams. I don't know, Ken, if you think
I'm with you on that. My problem is, here's the thing. Well, before I do that, and I don't know if you address it because I flake out. Are they making you study for the entire 6 months? If they are, then 100% do that. If not, take fucking 2 months off. If not 3. I mean, really, if you don't have, they're not going to, if you can work, like if they're going to make you study every day, I mean, I would just put a bullet in my head. But no, I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying I would do that because I couldn't study for 6 months all day long. But hopefully they're not. That'd be crazy. But if they give me another shot and you have 6 months, I would wait. The only other option, Jeff, did you say this? She could just try to take the 7 first.
I didn't.
That's an idea.
That.
So if they'll let you, okay, if they'll let you, you could even study for the 7 while you're doing it. And the reason I say that, okay, Jamie, the reason I say that is because sometimes studying for the 7 it'll always fucking get you ready. If you study for the 7, it will absolutely get you ready for the SIE.
Well, then why not even consider you're going to do the SIE 7 in 63 or 66?
Yeah, exactly.
That's another route.
But my problem is the 66 is a mind fuck.
Yes, but if you're going to if you have to take the 63, not a bad one to just, you know, take a month.
Oh, yeah.
Study.
Let's see what she says. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say, so I agree with everything he said about when you're studying. Do the 7. Join the 7 study group. You'll learn shit. But don't do the options class because that's going to fuck you up. But I would say, see if you can study for the 7. Right now, it sounds like, oh my God, if I can't pass the essay, I can't pass the 7. But you don't know that. I mean, you don't know. I mean, it could be. I mean, did you say it? Last time was February, but yeah, 1 fucking question. So you're right there. Okay. Deadcraft, I get that. Look, the good thing is, think of it this way. The test is a state test. If they talk about the Fed stuff, it's usually through a what are you going to call it? What's the best way to do it? It's through the state lens, how the state looks at it. Okay, I think that works. Okay. Dominic and Jasmine Lang. I'm going to get you in a second. Okay. Yeah, read customer accounts. Read customer accounts. If you have STC, it's 2 and 14. If you have Kaplan, it's 13 and 14.
Wow, that's impressive.
What?
Memorization of the number that material.
Oh, fuck up. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying, but it's like, yeah, I'm trying not to do that. I really, because everyone goes, I didn't do well on chapter 18. It's like, okay, well, that's probably economics, but I don't fucking care. Okay, because the problem is Kaplan does it, like, especially their 66. I think they do the regs last, and the SEC does the regs first. So it's just like I try very hard not to do that. I try to pick the ones I like. Like, I know options in STC is 9. Okay. 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 I love this. I just passed my Series 3, and you had something to do that. Just so to let you know, I'm touching lives out there. Godspeed. I love it. Good. Let me answer later. Okay. I can sit there while you guys. I'm leaving you guys on red. Okay. So I would read customer accounts, get a good night's sleep, and maybe watch my crash course playlist. Some of them. Other than that, go fucking beat this and come on Thursday and tell us you fucking passed. Okay. Absolutely, it's okay to use different resources. Is it okay to use different resources to study? 100%. I love crowdsourcing. I love people using multiple ones. I like my favorite combo of all time, and only because SEC you can't buy questions, okay, is Achievable and the Kaplan questions. Those are my favorite two. Those are my two favorite things, because SDC Achievable teachers are better than anyone else, and Kaplan has a shitload of questions. I don't love Kaplan questions, but they don't have any other good ones. So, I mean, there's nobody else just sells questions. Although Securities Institute of America does. They have some good questions. They have, I think you can buy questions. Let me see if I can find this too. That's not a bad idea. Okay. The other Jeff. Okay. Okay.
Jeff?
The other Jeff. Yeah, I'm cheating on you with another Jeff. Okay. I know. Okay.
With that, the ultimate mix is Achievable for reading, STC for questions, and Kaplan QBank for hone in on the particular areas. If you were to really go full, smorgasbord here.
Say that one more time.
Achievable for reading. STC for exams. QBank for really practicing particular areas.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and they have a good performance tracker. Yeah. Yep. So there's a link too for questions that'll help you. And I think you get like 15%. I think there's 15% off of them too. Some good stuff. Okay. But again, Jasmine, I would absolutely go to other places. Okay. Other things. Okay. Hey, Sarah, welcome aboard. I will see you on Sunday. Okay. But Jamie, I hope that helped a little bit. Let us know if you can take some time off. I would say take some time off, do a little eat, pray, love, go to Italy, stuff like that, and then come back. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Where? I don't know where this question's coming from. Hold on. AML. Yes, so the AML program does have to be approved. That's all. You don't have to give it to your clients. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I see what you. Okay, here we go. Danny Taylor, stay on there. That's fine. Okay. So if you just do an exam once a month and then literally just hang out until let's say you can take it in August. Let's pretend it's August 1st. Okay. Then go back July, June, May. So right around middle of May, let's say Memorial Day weekend, when Princeton wins the national championship, then you can go. No, I'm kidding. So that's just lacrosse. Memorial Day weekend is the weekend you start. So Memorial Day weekend, you start reading the book. That's all you're doing. And then if you look, the other thing is, Ken, you could take the 6 while you're waiting. Since you don't have to take the 6 and 63, you could study for the 6. Some people think it's an easier exam because it's only 2 topics. It's an idea. See if they'll do that to save time. Because if you can study for the 6 for a month and a half, take that, get that out of the way, bang out the 63 a couple weeks later, we might be right into Memorial Day weekend. We can go right into the SIE. Okay. Okay. Now, that's why Shona needs these. Okay. Outstanding. That's awesome. I love it. Daniel's a guy, so that works. Okay. I was a little worried where the focus on that video would be. Okay. Okay, Becky Sumter. Wow, you sound familiar. I feel like I know that name. Okay. So I like SDC and I like Achievable. I like either one of them. I like either one of them as a standalone. But I always say buy the Cap and Cuban. So either SDC or Achievable. I have links in most of my videos for that, and then buy the Cap and Cuban, or the link I just put in here for more questions. So, but again, SDC and Achievable to get going, and then when you run out of questions, do that stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. So Jamie, did you Oh yeah, Jeff put the membership thing here. Okay. Yeah, no. Usually Jeff sounds clear and I mumble. So I may sound clear only because I'm talking quick. Okay. So again, the membership is okay. If you want to join this, it's not a bad idea. Since you're taking the 6, I don't know that I would join the 7 membership. Okay. However, we have a $5 one, a little fin, baby, a little fin. That's $5 a month, and we meet on Wednesdays. Okay. Our guy Michael does a tutoring on that. You come in there with any questions you have. But since you're just doing, you're taking the 6, you can do the 7 one, but it might be overkill. Okay. For what you're doing. However, I do think you should find out if you can take. Got it. If you can take the 6 while you're waiting, that's a baller move. Say, listen, you know what? I'm working for you. I'm taking the SAE. I got one more chance. Let me grab the 6 first, and we'll go from there. I like it, Jamie. We're gonna get this. Okay. Okay. So I have a playlist. So Jasmine, what test are you taking? Where's Jasmine? Okay. Yeah, the essay. Okay, let me show it. I have a playlist. Okay.
And just remember, you can get capital on YouTube,
Yep.
and then the playlist will be on the top. I'll get you.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Right. If you're not on YouTube right now. Okay, hold on. Here's my SIE playlist. Okay, here we go. Here's the first playlist, which will help you a shit ton. I cover the whole thing. I have another playlist called the Glossary. I'm trying to go through all the. I'm trying to do like one video per term, like accrued interest, stuff like that. I'm trying to build up just a glossary of terms that way. And if you go to series7exam.org, you can actually see that I'm building that on my website. Okay. We're going to get you through this, baby. And Jasmine, if you're struggling, feel free to, it's $5. I'm losing money on that $5 membership, but it's worth it to do it because it's helping out. That's why I also do the Zoom links. What?
Even if it's true that you're losing money on the 5, it sounds so salesy. Like,
I know.
Listen,
but
I just spoke to my man. He's willing.
I throw fucking money away. I know. I'm losing money on this deal. I'm selling you a car. So, but here's my thing. I know it sounds salesy, right? But look, that's why I do the Zoom thing, right? It's on my website, on the capadvantagetutoring.com. I have free Zoom links. SIE 7, 65, 66. And I think I have 4 of them that are running 24/7. I'm not on them, but I have people jump on them and leave them open. And when people come on, they study together. That costs me money, but I don't make a time on that.
If I charge you $4.90 membership, give me
a
credit card and a signature.
Right, exactly. What's stopping you right now?
Sure.
Right. What's stopping you right now from? Do
you need a minute? This? Do you need me to? Do you need some privacy?
That's so funny. Okay.
I was car dealership recently. That's
you're getting a new. You're not getting that car, are you?
No, I'm not. But it was really funny because said to me because their salesman kept going.
Oh, did they? By the way, did they pass their license tests?
Halfway there. One of them
One did. Yeah, we knew one would and the other one might not. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but the question kept saying in front of and it was o'clock at night. He's like, I want to be all back in a minute. And I'm like, that's okay. And my son, when we left, my son said, boy, he really wanted to using that line to, make it was really horrible that he didn't get his cup of coffee.
That's funny. That's hilarious. It's the things. Okay. So, got it, Becky. Now I go. Okay, Jamie, stay on here. Yeah. I knew that I saw you before. That's right. So let's get back into it, baby. Okay. Yeah, no, they don't care what order you're in. And Steph, you're up next. They don't care what order you do it in, as long as you get it done. Just remember, the 6 is no good without the SIE, and the SIE is kind of no good without the 6. So the 63 is not good without any of them. So, yeah, they don't care what order you take it in. So just give it a shot. See if they'll do it. It may give you something to do, and it will help you for the SIE. Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, yes, I tutor for both. However, yes, I 100% tutor for it all the time. I might be overkill for the SI. You missed it by 1. You might use Arseny or Mike. Again, I am happy to take your money, okay? However, Arseny and Mike are on the cheaper side. Again, not that you don't need it, that you have to be cheaper. But for the SIE, they might be more. I'm happy to do it. But you don't need to spend $250 an hour for the SIE, especially when you're one away. Work with them for the SIE and then jump with me for the 7. We can do it together. Together. Like Walla Walla Walla.
Do you need to hire Michael Jordan to help you practice?
There you go. Exactly. That's a good point. Were you saying I'm not Michael Jordan? Exactly. Okay. I am Michael Jordan. Okay.
I am saying you're Michael
I know.
Jordan.
I wanted to be insulted, but I couldn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Allison, I'm telling you right now, Kaplan can make you feel overwhelmed. Break it down into chunks. I know you're taking it next week. So I don't my thing is, it sounds like it's saying, what do you recommend the last few days? That sounds like it sounds like you feel like you're on like death row. Okay. My last few days, what kind of meal should I have? No. Think I can't wait to take this in the next few days. Okay. So the reason I'm saying that is because I would say you got to keep doing tests every day, obviously. Focus on everything, but I would almost say maybe if you have Kaplan, which is hard. Remember, if you're passing Kaplan, you're good. Maybe what you want to do like create an exam and maybe uncheck DPPs and CMOs are showing up a little bit. Uncheck DPPs and margin. Not that they're not on there, but they're not heavy enough. So maybe what you do is this way it'll fill it in with other stuff. That's your best bet. Guys, anyone taking the 7, not tomorrow, I would find my 2 brutal exams. I have 2 videos called brutal exams. Watch them. I promise you, they are absolutely 100% the vibe of the test. I can't stress that enough. They're not questions from the exam, but you will absolutely, boom, I just read your text. Absolutely feel like you're taking the test when you take mine. It gives you the same feeling, the same, like I got this or don't got this. And it's written very similar. I'll just put it that way. Okay. And I actually went light on options on them just to make them harder. Okay. But the wording will feel the same. I promise you. Okay. And then find my crash course, but take an exam, do the 2 brutal exams. You'll feel, here's the thing. If you do well on those, you should feel great that you're ready for the test, but take a final every day, but not the day before. Since you're a week away, start on a sleep, go to bed. What the fuck are you doing on here? Go to sleep early, go to sleep super duper early. I promise you it'll help you.
Would you,
nothing's worse.
Say the last week exam mode 2 and review, go into that kind of mode rather than going exam after exam or question, kind of.
Yeah, you got to review the shit out of your exams. You absolutely have to review the shit out of your exams.
But don't take too many exams a week.
1 a day at max. 1 a day max. Okay. Find my crash course playlist. It'll help. And we go from there. And make sure the day of, the night before, read customer accounts. Again, Kaplan, that's 13 and 14. It's big. It's customer accounts and disclosures. Okay. Welcome, Ethan. Oh, look, Jasmine. Remember, now, guys, when you join the membership, turn those machines back on. Turn your notifications on. So you get the alert for the Zoom link will go out around 3 o'clock Eastern. On Wednesdays, it goes on 3 o'clock Eastern. And the other classes, it goes on Tuesday, Thursday, or Sunday. Okay. I think, okay. Oh, got it. Allison, we're going to get this, right? Keep it on. We're going to get you through this, I promise, okay? So are you passing your exams, Allison? I'm going to stay on here till you answer. Are you passing your exams? That's the $1 million question. Are you passing them now? If you're there, you're good. If not, move on. Okay. No. Okay, hold on. While you're waiting, Brian Najir. Okay. So if you're still on here, hopefully you are. It's only been 10 minutes. Brian, let me know if you're on here. Now, first of all, focus on reading the book, okay? Focus on reading the book, okay? Hold on. Oh, I want to answer it back here in a second. Focus on reading the book. And the problem is you got your school, right? But it does end soon. Hopefully, you're taking classes in the summer. That's fine. But I would focus on getting through the book one time, then go back and then maybe check the chat, see what chapters you're weak on, then start doing chapter quizzes. Same thing. Now, if you have, I don't know how heavy your workload is, but I would find 1 to 2 hours every single day. It's a pain in the ass, but just find 2 hours. Morning is better than night. I know every college kid thinks they study better at night. I mean, maybe they do because it's not really that hard during the day. But I prefer morning. Okay. Now, so Becky, the Wednesday is for the SIE. You can do it if you want. Wednesday is for the SIE. The Zoom for, remember, I'm also doing a fun thing tomorrow night. Zoom for the 7 is Sundays and Tuesdays, depending what membership you're on. If you're $24, it's 6 o'clock. If you're $49, it's 6 and 7 on Sunday. If you're the $99, so it's 6, 7 on Sunday and 6, 7, and 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Okay. Allison, oh my God, you're in good shape. As long as you're not memorizing and you're passing on Kaplan, be confident. Just get some sleep. I can't stress sleep enough. And the earlier you start going to bed at a normal time, the earlier you'll be tired the night before instead of nervous. Okay. Brian, oh, good. I got it. Okay. Keep me posted. So remember, we do the NASAA ones on Thursday nights. So I'm happy to talk about this. But I'm saying if you want actual NASAA questions from your exams, it's we do Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Okay. That's why we split this up. I think it's better if we split it up. It may kill my views a little bit, but I don't fucking care. I'm not here for the views. It splits them up. Okay. Everyone, I think we nailed it. I think we did a good job. Allison, you're gonna rock it. And if you guys take the test tomorrow and you pass, come on Thursday. We'll play a song. Okay. Good stuff, everyone. I think we did some damage. We made it to 9 o'clock. I made it to 9 o'clock. I wasn't sure I was gonna because I'm sick as a dog. Okay, everyone, you all have a good night, and I will see you guys next week. Minus. Oh, hold on. Thank you. See you next week minus an hour.